Hi everyone, welcome to DotnetMaster. Today I'm going to be explain about a very important topic in SQL Server, optimistic and pessimistic locking. Okay, so this is the most important and most of the developers going to be confused when they explaining the this topic when interview is going on. Okay, so today I am going to be explain you about the clear cut logic so that you can explain in interview. Okay, so let's start to understand this what exactly this optimistic and pessimistic locking. So first we need to be understand about the what exactly the problem and why, what is this solution. Okay, so to understand this exactly the problem, I am going to be open the paint. Let's try to be understand. So see, basically whenever in let's suppose you have a database. This is your database, okay? And in the database at the same time the two transactions are overlapping. Let's suppose person A is there, person B is there. At a time the two persons both are try to be update the same data. Let's suppose both having the joining, let's suppose both having the joint account. Okay, person A having a joint account, person B having a joint account. Let's suppose he is going to be withdraw the amount. At the same time person B is try to be you know try to be deposit the amount. One person is withdrawing the amount, one another person is depositing. So both the transactions at the same time it is happening. In that case it's very difficult to be update the the both the things. So how to handle this kind of situation? That is the reason in SQL Server we have the optimistic and pessimistic locking. Okay, let's try to be understand. First is pessimistic locking. Okay, what exactly this pessimistic locking is? So whenever you are doing any kind of transaction, let's suppose person A updating into the database in the SQL Server, so it is going to be blocked the all the other users. So let's suppose he is trying to be update the database. So person B cannot see the data, cannot see completely, he is going to be locked. So that is called pessimistic locking. Okay, pessimistic locking. So again I'm going to be explaining. Let's suppose a person A is there, person A person A is there, try to be update. So then person B, let's suppose he is trying to be update the database. Then the person B, it is going to be locked. So that the point is at a time two person cannot be utilize utilize, you can say utilize, or you can say utilize or update at the same time. So when the person A is updating, person B is going to be locked. So this is called pessimistic. Again I'm repeating. Okay, so now next, what exactly this optimistic is? Let's suppose person A is updating. So here we are not going to be block the person A or person B. Okay, let's suppose person A updating. Let's suppose he is going to be update something. So a person B is not going to be blocked. So whenever the person A is updated, so that transaction make it as a version 1. Okay, so and whenever the person B is try to update, so whenever the person B is try to be update, already the new version is there. So then in that case that the B whatever is updating, it is going to be halt, it is going to be rejected. So this is called optimistic. Let me explain you again. Let's suppose the person A having both having the same version. Let's suppose think like that version A, version 1 at the first time when initially it was there, the version 1 and version 1 for the both person 1 and person 2. Okay, so now let's suppose think like that person 1 started the updating. So once this person 1 is updated, it's going to be become version 2. Okay, and still person B having only version 1 data only. Let's suppose his person 1 is trying to be update. So in that case it is system is going to be tell that boss already the you have latest version is there, so his transaction is going to be rejected. So this is called optimistic. So we are not halting, we are not waiting, whereas in pessimistic we are halting for the user to wait. But here no, we are not going to be wait. So once the transaction is updated version 2, so it is simply rejected for the person B. So this is called optimistic. Okay, so this is the most important topic, guys. So optimistic and pessimistic locking. So hope you understood both. both the concepts very clearly. Okay, thank you for this one, giving the opportunity. Thanks a lot.